This is going to be my ninth video, and I'm going to talk about how I overcame my fear of darkness. So, as usual, I was a kid who was scared of darkness, empty roads, or late nights, or visiting toilets in the night and running while returning after turning off the lights. I was one of them. So, I'm 21 years old right now. So it's been 4 to 5 or maybe 4 years since I overcame my this fear. And the incident that changed the whole story was, first let me discuss how I used to be. I used to be the guy who visited toilet, never looked back, never looked up, down, behind the doors, or in the dark areas, or up the stairs, nowhere. I used to think someone's there. What if I look there, and what will happen? So I just kept my head down a bit and ran towards my bed and put on the chadar. What is it called? Sometimes I forgot basic words. Whatever. I used to grab my chadar and used to hide under it, my legs folded and things like that. One day, suddenly, I did not plan it. It was sudden. It was about 2 or 3 a.m. at the night. I was returning from midnight toilet, and in the veranda, suddenly a thought hit me. What if? What if I don't run? What will happen? What if I'm not a coward? Let's see. So suddenly I decided to stand in the middle of the veranda, and I closed my eyes and waited for a few minutes to see what happens, and if nothing happens, I won, which I did. So I was scared. It was not like some heroic story. I was scared at first, then after 10 to 15 seconds I realized nothing's going to happen, and I turned on my mobile torch and looked at every corner, every stairs, and the boundary of our terrace, and searched for what my brain was creating in my thoughts, and I found nothing. Since that day, or from that day, since that day, since then, my fear of darkness vanished because and it was not like it happened in a split second. Even though sometimes, even today, sometimes not daily, maybe in months or sometimes once a year, I feel scared somehow in the dark nights or darkness. So what I do is I just stare right at where I'm scared to look at, and I find nothing. So the fear is gone again. So I just learned how to de-fear myself. De-fearize. Actually, that's not a word. I just created it right now. So that was how I overcame my fear of darkness. It was, and I actually saw a reel about it on Instagram where a guy stops behind, stops near the staircase, stops at, I'm not getting the right sentence in. He was standing down the stairs and turned off the light and he was about to run. Then he decided, what if I'm not a coward? And turned the lights off and walked as slowly as possible. And that reel was really relatable to me because that was exactly how I overcame my fear. So it's not like I was born fearless. And after the release of ChatGPT, whatever fear I think I have, I used to not used to have, because I'm still doing this and I will continue this doing in the future. So what I do is, when I think something like I should not do it, or it's frightening me, scaring me, or something like that, I use ChatGPT and ask it how sorry, not how, why this is happening and what's the psychology behind it and how to overcome this. So ChatGPT gives me details that what's happening actually and how to overcome it. And there is a one more incident about, I think I should talk about it on next video, or maybe that's not a good point to talk long, so I will just cover it up in this video. So I used to fear rides like merry-go-round. In local we say disco, and many rides like that. So my fear was not the heights. I used to fear, what if those rides broke in the mid time? What if the rods broke or something loosens up and we fall from that height? And one day again, I decided to ride a disco with my mother. We enjoyed it, and the only thing I was thinking that, even if, what could be worse, we are not going to die anyway. Even if we die, it won't matter, right? So what if we die? Doesn't matter. So I decided, whatever it will happen, many people are doing it. So why me? I don't think I will be that unlucky. So I decided to jump on that with my mother, and that day I overcame my that fear, and I actually enjoyed it quite well. And after that, I enjoyed a merry-go-round with my friends at a fair. So that fair was too exciting, as I was with my friends and we were shouting loudly and chanting things, like enjoying it very much. So this was how I overcame my fear of rides, and how I learned swimming. This could be a good topic. So I will cover it up in the next video. I think it's my ninth, or no, it's my ninth. I'm sure of it. It's my ninth video, so it would be a 9 minute long video. So, Tata, till then, we'll meet in the next video, and I will keep speaking. You guys will keep listening. I will review my mistakes in the video and try to be more fluent and use more correct sentences next time. Till then, bye bye. 9 minute 29 second video. Tata, guys.